Hi, I'm Chris with Padel Warehouse, and I'm joined today with Simone from our sister company in Europe, Total Padel. And today we're going to learn about having the glass be your friend when you're playing padel. Coming from tennis, this has been probably the hardest thing for me to learn in the sport of padel, is when should I use the glass and how do I go about it? So fill us in.
Thanks, Chris, first of all, for having me here in the US. It's true that masterizing the glass is an important part of the game in padel. It's just gonna help you to slow down the ball and have more time to play the right shot. So every ball that bounces after the serving line, you should let them bounce against the glass and just take more time to execute the most appropriate shot that correspond to the point that you are playing.
Simone, as I'm seeing that ball coming in and it's going to bounce past the service line, what should I be doing as a player to get ready?
So the first things to do, Chris, it's going to be to open your wrists, and then you move your shoulder and your hips facing the side wall. When you know how the ball will bounce against the glass, important thing is to accompany the ball backward, and then after the bounce against the glass, you will move forward just to try to hit the ball in front of you. This is really important, and why I ask you to open the wrist like that at the beginning is just to keep this flexibility when you will hit the ball. But important, very important to hit the ball in front of you. I see a lot of padel players just that are not coming with the ball backward and hit the ball a bit behind them. Or on the opposite side, they just move backward, but they don't move forward, and the ball is bouncing and going too deep again into the court. So they are just surprised by the ball.
And having to reach too much for that.
Exactly, yeah.
When the ball is coming in and I'm observing the spin of the ball, what should I expect if it's spinning forward like a topspin shot, or if it's spinning back with slice?
So if it's spinning backward slice, it's going to be a harder shot to play because the ball will bounce toward the ground. So it's important to be very slow on your feet and just be ready to hit a ball that will go very fast, depending of how fast the slice is, that will go very fast toward the court. And on the opposite side, if there is a stop spin, the ball will goes up after the glass bounce, and you will have a higher hitting zone on this kind of ball. So it's going to be a bit easier, I would say.
What's a good drill for us to use to practice this using the back glass?
Yeah, it's a shot. It's a type of shot that will come with practicing as much as you can. So I recommend you straight from the warm-up, each ball that bounces after the service line, you let it bounce against the glass, and then you try to hit it after this bounce. Try to force yourself to do it straight from the warm-up.
Great. So you got to practice it, and you got to remember the glass is your friend. For more information on anything padel related, be sure to head to padelwarehouse.com.